Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best pocket knives.
Starting at number 5.
Begg Knives Diamici. Begg Knives is a California-based knife manufacturer that creates a mix of limited-run and production knives in modern designs. While they offer plenty of higher-end, intricately designed blades, the Diamici is a more affordable option with a high-end feel from its Steelcraft series. Picking up the Diamici, the first thing you notice is the heft. While only about 4 ounces, the blade and handle are mostly steel, and I personally like the rigidity of an all-steel flipper. I appreciate the look of the satin finish that's consistent from handle through blade, but for a few bucks more, you can get a Damascus steel blade that still matches the handle well. Though it's a production knife, albeit one designed by the accomplished Canadian knife maker Jared Van Otterloo, the price tag is quite reasonable. The ball-bearing assisted action is smooth, and it feels like a much pricier EDC blade in the hand. The black and green G10 inlays are smooth but provide superior grip compared to what plain steel would offer. Still, this wouldn't be my first choice for a hunting or backpacking knife where I'd want a more textured handle for wet or muddy conditions. But as a general EDC, this feels like a step up from cookie-cutter production designs, and the robust build has me reaching for it more often than lighter weight options.
Coming at number 4.
Opinel No8. The Opinel has remained virtually unchanged for decades, thanks to its low cost, effectiveness, and light weight. You can buy it with a stainless steel blade, but the incredible affordability of the carbon model is a no-brainer. The No8 delivers one of the best cuts when slicing apples, its sharp tip makes quick work of zip ties, and it punctured packaging easily. Although there is no belt clip, the collar lock affords peace of mind when the knife is in your pocket. There's absolutely no chance of the 3.3-inch blade will deploy accidentally. Plus, it keeps the blade open when additional rigidity is needed. However, it does take some effort to rotate the collar and lift the blade with the nail nick, which makes deploying this knife slower than all the others.
At number 3.
Case XXWR. Case knives started way back in 1889 in upstate New York, where I grew up. In part because my grandfather carried one in his pocket on his dairy farm, I have a soft spot for classic case knives. But a knife that you drop in your pocket just isn't as practical as one with a clip, and a knife without a locking mechanism can be dangerous if, like me, you're accustomed to modern, lockout knives. That's why I was excited to see Case add lines of more modern EDC pocket knives to its lineup, like the Marilla, which has won over modern knife users since its launch in 2021. This is a mid-sized knife, but feels longer than its 3.4-inch blade, thanks to a gradually tapered, almost fillet-like drop-point blade that's great for gutting fish or dressing wild game in the field. The company's knives use modern materials like anodized aluminum and G10 fiberglass inlay in the handle, but they're still made in Bradford, Pennsylvania, approximate 80 miles south of Buffalo, New York, and the S35VN steel comes from upstate New York, where Case got its start.
Number 2 of my list.
CIVIVI Bluetick Folding. While there are plenty of cheaper knives you can buy, CIVIVI's Bluetick gives you a high-end Damascus steel blade and a slick design for under $100. There are a range of blades that fall under the name Damascus steel, but the layered, topographical look of Damascus is undeniably attractive. The Bluetick sits deep in the pocket, and I was immediately comfortable operating it with one hand thanks to a ceramic ball bearing that holds the blade closed firmly but releases easily with one finger pressure on the nose on the back. The longish, 3.5-inch blade snaps satisfyingly into place, held by a nested liner lock that's secure but releases easily with thumb pressure for a one-handed close. It's smooth and natural to deploy or stow the Bluetick. When you combine the fairly long blade and handle, you get an overall length of just over 8 inches. Since the blade narrows significantly at the pivot, it makes the blade feel rather long and thin, which might make it less sturdy for prying tasks, but it's great for larger hands as it fills the palm, giving you a secure grip, and you're able to press the blade firmly thanks to jimping, small notches, along the spine.
And number 1.
SOG Folding Pocket. The Twitch 2 has earned many fans over the years. It's sized just right, easy to open, and has delivered consistently strong results throughout testing. The stainless steel blade, housed in a simple and sleek-looking aluminum handle, is substantial enough for a variety of tasks, yet the knife retains a modest, slim profile. It is comfortable to carry in your pocket and attaches securely to a belt. There are a few ways to deploy the blade, including a thumb stud on each side. Lefties, rejoice. Many prefer the kick. Sometimes called a flipper, this triangular tab sits at the end of a knife's tang and protrudes from the handle when the blade is closed. Pressing it down with your index finger swings the blade out nearly all the way, with help from a coil spring, and it locks into place with a small tug upward. Once open, the kick doubles as a finger guard.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.